And now, for the starters for the Saints, starting at center, number 24, Nate Roberts.
Are they on?
Starting at guard, number 13, Damari Smith. Starting at forward, number 5, Colin Johnson. Starting at guard, number 3, Brady Burnett. And starting at guard, number 2, Brandon.
Good evening, Saints fans, and welcome to another Saints basketball game. Tonight it will be the St. Christopher Saints versus the Cristo Rey Royals. Saints, Darius Gray, limited time today, back from injury. Hopefully he will be more of a paint presence than the Saints have had so far this year. On stream today are myself and Tal Horton.
Saints will get the ball off the jump, down to the paint, and it'll go to the Royals.
That's where that injury comeback from Darius is going to be so big. The Saints have lacked the paint presence so far this year, getting outscored by a lot in the paint in their matchup against Stuart Hall, and there's an easy bucket in the paint for Cristo Rey as they get on the board first.
Brandon takes the ball down for the Saints. Send it to Johnson.
The guard presence tonight will be huge for St. Chris, obviously. Again, limited time from their biggest paint presence as Damari gets inside. Can't get it to go, though. That'll be last touch by Nate Roberts. It'll be Cristo Rey basketball.
Yeah, that'll be Wilson taking it in for the Royals.
Some defensive pressure early from both teams. Full court.
The Royals get the rebound. Smith unable to complete the uncontested three. Brandon takes down the court for the Saints. And the Saints get on the board.
And Nate Roberts will get his first bucket of the night. St. Chris levels it here early, and Nate has been getting much better as the season has progressed here early on. They've expected a lot from him with no Gray underneath, and he has come through for the most part. St. Chris struggling on the boards here early, though.
Wilson will be fouled for the Royals.
That will be a shooting foul, the first of the night on Colin Johnson. Just got a little too much contact, a little too much of that arm on the way up.
Wilson is good in the first free throw.
Yeah, one thing St. Chris had trouble with against Stuart Hall is Wilson hits in second. They got into a lot of early foul trouble. Let Stuart Hall just attack them defensively, and they really couldn't do anything because they couldn't afford a foul. But tonight, hopefully that'll be different for the Saints. Some defensive pressure from Cristo Rey early. Looking very good on the defensive side.
Both teams are playing some strong defense here, especially as you get out, to the press and up at the top of the key.
Yeah, unlike Stuart Hall tonight, St. Chris is really not outsized. Nate, I believe, looks like he's the biggest on the court tonight, and he obviously at the line for potentially his second scoring of the night. No good on the first, but St. Chris just does not want to let what happened against Stuart Hall happen. Do not want to let Cristo Rey get out and run him with a big lead.
And the second one is missed. It'll go to Turner on the Royals. Saints continuing to play this press defense. Very aggressive, similar to what we saw in the scrimmage versus the Richmond High School for the Arts. And that'll be St. Chris ball.
Yeah, that will be last touch by Wilson. Rebound contest out of Damari that time as St. Chris looking to make themselves known underneath tonight, even without the size that they usually have.
Brandon taking it up yet again. Pushes in, then out to Damari. And it's good for 3.
And Damari, obviously only a freshman, he has been arguably the most consistent player so far this year. He has been great in all aspects of the game. That'll be a carry on Cristo Ray.
That'll be Saints ball.
First turnover of the night for the Royals. St. Chris is going to need to get a lot more of those if they want to be able to have a comfortable lead at any point tonight.
Brandon goes in. No good.
And EB, one of the bigger guards in the prep league this year. A very strong guy. He's going to look to get underneath a lot this year. As you see early on, he has been very eager to drive. This pass out tomorrow and with a shot attempt there as Cristo Ray gets underneath and then one. Cristo Ray will go back to the line.
Yeah, Smithers, sophomore for the Royals, gets the M1. Could turn into a very lucrative play.
Yeah, Cristo Ray, from what we know about them, they are a very, very aggressive team. They will come at you, and they're doing that early right now.
And the Royals capitalize on the three-point play there. Brandon will take the ball down the court again, and it seems as if Cristo Ray is starting to lift up a little bit on their press defense.
Underneath to Johnson. He'll go up through contact, can't get it to go. Rebound out, and it'll go to EB. He carries it.
That'll be Royals ball.
Man, never got control of that dribble. Got a little eager on the drive there. Good look passed up there for the Saints as Cristo Ray was kind of all over the place defensively.
Royals take it down the court. They're not able to make it. Saints ball again.
Yeah, good defense there from Nate. Damari drives.
2 more points from Damari there. Looking really strong so far.
Hard defense there from EB. Both teams have been very aggressive defensively so far tonight, even with the quick start offensively for both.
Smithers not quite able to make it.
And Damari got up for that rebound. He'll drive. Puts up another. Gets it to go again.
That was a really physical play there. Really, really powerful to get that through.
That's a great finish through contact. That's what St. Chris is really looking for tonight. Going to need the guys who aren't as big to be able to compete underneath. Three-pointer from Cristo Ray will be left short. Rebound to Roberts, and the Saints looking to push again.
Smith down the court again. He'll take it out to Burnett. Burnett loses dribble there for a minute, and that'll be tipped out by the Royals, and it'll go Saints ball.
Yeah, again, already you see both teams very aggressive on the defensive side as Patrick Leckie will bring in Connor Welch, and St. Christopher's will bring in Patrick Leckie and Connor Welch. Nate Roberts and Colin Johnson will head to the bench for the first time tonight for them.
Leckie gets the ball. Over to Welch. Welch shoots it. 4-3. 3 points for the Saints.
That's a great shot from Connor Welch there. One of those guys that's going to need to come through in a big way as 6th or 7th man for St. Chris.
Saints still playing some strong defense, and it capitalizes. They get the rebound. Burnett takes it down to Leckie. He's open. 3 points.
And timeout, Cristo Ray. St. Chris, a very hot start, and Welch and Leckie coming right in off the bench, firing from 3. It's a great start for the Saints, and they're looking very solid offensively. back now out of the timeout. St. Chris, a very hot start early from 3. They lead 15-7. It'll be Cristo Rey basketball. St. Chris, no changes out of the timeout. And the same for Cristo Rey, keeping those same looks in.
Cristo Rey will bring the ball in. Smith take up the court for him. EB is still playing some aggressive defense.
And from the defense that St. Chris is playing early, it looks like they do not want Cristo Rey to get a shot outside.
Smith in for 2. Saints hurry it up down to Damari Smith. They're into the court.
They've been very quick to bring it up so far tonight. EB and Damari facilitating very well early on. Burnett will pull. He will not get it to go. It's a deep look.
Yeah, it's a rebound for Scott with the Royals. Smith has the ball far back.
And every possession right here for Cristo Rey is starting with him. He is clearly their go-to guys. He pulls from just above the free throw line, can't get it to go. EB will bring it in for the Saints, and he's looking to push it. And Smith got a little handsy there as EB was trying to push it up. That'll be a reach-in foul on the Royals.
And second foul on the Royals for the night, and Patrick Leckie will bring it in to EB Brandon.
And in comes Darius Gray for the first time this year. He will see Damari to the bench for the first time tonight, and that also something that hasn't been talked about with Darius coming in. It adds a lot of depth for St. Chris underneath. A quick foul from Cristo Rey. That one will be on number 23, Scott. Will be on the floor. St. Chris will inbound it.
Wilson will come in for the Royals. EB will bring it in for the Saints. Patrick Leckie. And Burnett will take it at the top.
A great recovery from Leckie there. Couldn't handle the pass in. Gray will drive. Can't get it to go.
Nearly scored his first points of the season there.
Cristo Rey's pushing it. Get it up the court quick, but St. Chris back just as quick, and Cristo Rey will be forced to settle it.
Smith commanding the court for the Royals yet again up at the top of the key.
Good move from Smith there as he puts it up and gets it to go. Cuts the Saints' lead down to 4. As we are just under a minute to go in this first quarter. Both teams looking very comfortable early on.
Yeah, Brandon brought it back up again. It seems as though Cristo Rey is starting to go back to their full court press.
And Gray, another one not good, as it'll be another carry.
That'll be Saints ball.
That's the third carry call of the night. Not a common call, but they have been really eyeing it early out of both teams.
Brandon takes it down for the court yet again. Seems to be a problem on the court here.
Yeah, that's gonna be Smith, or excuse me, it's gonna be Smith and Burnett getting tangled up there. Some pushing and shoving. It appears a technical foul will be assessed. However, I do not know who it will be on. The refs will just send both teams back to their respective sidelines for now as they'll talk it over. Getting a little chippy already. And it appears if there is a technical foul, it looks like it will be assessed on Brady Burnett for the Saints.
Refs talking it over. Really tough call here.
Yeah, both guys getting a little pushing and shoving. A technical foul, frankly, would probably be necessary here just to keep these guys in check early on. Do not want it getting chippy early.
Yeah, you never want to see it. You never want to see big fights break out of these games.
No, you can tell these guys want it, though, even early on. Both these teams have been very aggressive, and you can see as Brady was coming down there, right as he got to about the three-point line, he got tangled up with Smith, and neither one of them were willing to back down.
Yeah, both of these teams have been looking really aggressive. They both really want to win. It's just important that they keep it in check, keep it on the court. Teams will talk it over.
It's going to be Cristo Rey ball. The refs talking to both coaches right now. We were waiting to get the call. There'll be 2 technical fouls assessed, 1 on Burnett and 1 on Smith. As we said, both guys getting a little chippy there. I think that's the appropriate call. I mean, you hate to see it this early on, but both guys plead their case, and the ref said neither of them was in the right. Trying to keep this game under control early. And
seems to see some discord over here with the Cristo Ray coach. Let's hope to return some basketball soon. Saints talk it over.
Yeah, I don't think Cristo Ray agrees with the tech going both ways. And it looks like I think it will be shots for both teams because of the technicals. EB at the line for the Saints to assess the technical on Smith for the Royals. I believe it's just 1 shot for each team.
That is not good for Brandon. He'll have 1 more.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 shots for both. It's very uncommon to see this early, a technical foul assessed at all, let alone 2.
And Saints will get 1 point out of the pair of technicals. We'll wait to see if they come out of this an advantage or disadvantage against the Royals.
And I believe now they're talking if Smith is allowed to take the shots, given that he had a technical assessed as well. No, they're not going to give Cristo Ray shots here. And
seems to be some problems with this from the Cristo Ray fans and coach.
Yeah, I think they. I mean, if a technical foul is assessed on both, that should be 2 shots for both teams. But St. Chris will have the ball now.
Yeah, back to basketball. Smith to Brandon. Out to Welch. Gray in the paint. 3. And Darius Gray will score his first points of the season. It's been missed in the first couple of games of the season, but it's great to have him back. Big guy in the paint.
Smith will pull from 3, and he misses everything as Gray will huck up a shot at the end of the quarter. And you can see how those technical fouls already create a 3-point swing for the Saints. Cristo Ray not happy about the call at all. As you can see, the coach is already talking to the ref again. He is confused. I would be too if I were him. It will be 18-11 Saints at the end of the first. We will be back for the start of the second quarter. To correct ourselves in that technical foul situation, 3 technical fouls were assessed, 2 on the Royals and 1 on the Saints. There was 1 given for each team for the shoving, and then Cristo Ray was called for another technical foul.
Cristo Ray gets out to an early start here, and they'll get it back on the rebound. Smith takes it back, observes the court yet again. This kind of seems to be a common theme throughout their possessions.
Yeah, he is really the start of every possession for Cristo Ray. See Ollie Davila on defense there. Good defense from Ollie.
Yeah, the ball will go free for a moment, and Cristo Ray will recover.
Yeah, see Crocker, Davila, and Churchwell in for their first time tonight for the Saints. Smith can't get the shot to go, and Damari Smith will push it for the Saints.
Damari hurries down the court.
He'll take it. And 3-pointer will hit the top of the backboard. It'll be no good. And again, the technical fouls. So the third one was assessed. It was against Cristo Ray, and I believe it was for some talking that was going on after the play. And Smith will bring it up now. Cristo Ray They wanted a call in that first possession, but St. Chris's defense has been very aggressive early tonight. Churchwell now guarding tightly, and he will knock it out of bounds. 4 seconds on the shot clock for Cristo Rey to try to get off a shot. St. Chris's defense has been spectacular so far tonight.
Wilson will bring it in, and it's no good for Turner. Damari Smith will bring the ball down yet again.
Yeah, with EB not in the game right now, Damari's going to be the start of every possession for the Saints. He is really the only point guard out there right now, as Crocker will get his first touch of the night.
Crocker to Davila. Davila's facing some tough defense here.
He'll drive, kicks it to Johnson. Look out, and the pass is off the mark, intended for Alec Churchwell. And a sub coming for the Royals. It will be number 23, Scott, will come in, and Smithers will sit for the Royals.
And we've got Smith taking the ball up yet again.
Damari tips that one in. Some Cristo Rey did not stop after the play.
Scott went up for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, more power to him. He got up.
And Wilson bringing it in. He'll take it back out to Smith. Turner for three. Cristo Rey pulls the lead down to 4.
And St. Chris just sat 4 at the scorers table. A big substitution coming for the Saints. Damari will look to Crocker. Not often you see him outside. Davila
thought about it.
He'll go inside, though.
And he scores. Really great physical play in the paint there.
And Davila, he's going to be a big presence for the Saints off the bench this year as he gets his first points of the night. And a travel on the rebound on Cristo Rey. That will be Scott. There will be a... nope, just a big substitution. In for the Saints now, Brady Burnett, E.B. Brandon, Connor Welch, and Nate Roberts, it appears.
E.B. Brandon takes control of the court with Damari sitting. To Gray at the line. Darius Gray will start to command the court a little bit here, and he takes it into Brandon.
He looks inside. Burnett will shoot the three. Can't get it to go.
That's tipped into the stands. Ball will go to the Royals.
Yeah. Both guys really got up there. It could have gone either way. And we'll give that one to Cristo Rey as
Smith takes it down yet again. Taking his time this time.
Yeah, both these teams pushed it early, and now you've seen the last few possessions. They've really slowed it down. Settling in offensively as Gray tips the pass underneath.
And that's no good. Roberts will take the rebound.
And Elijah Brandon will bring it up for the Saints. He's looking to push. He gets inside. And that's his
2 points for E.B. Brandon.
That'll be his first field goal of the night for the Saints. Obviously had that point earlier off the technical foul free throws. And the Saints with their biggest lead of the night so far, 22-14. Approaching halfway to play in the second quarter.
Ball to July. Back to Turner. Over to the side to Wilson. Wilson will take it in. Go for it, and that's good for 2.
That's a good take through the contact there. Good defense by Nate, but just a better shot. It's a tough finish at the rim, but they get it done, obviously.
Screen from Gray. Brandon goes in. Takes it back out to Gray. Over to Welch. Welch goes inside.
And one for Connor Welch, finishing through the contact. And St. Chris back to that 8-point lead, and Welch at the line to make it one more.
What a great physical play from that great physical player. And we've got Smith coming in for Roberts. Burnett will head up to the paint.
Yeah, this is where St. Chris, when they have their full team in, they have a big advantage this year. They've got some tall guards. Damari, I mean, he's only a freshman. He's pretty tall. Burnett over 6 feet. And Darius Gray will get the rebound and put it up.
Turns into a 4-point play. Really great layup for Gray there.
He's got 4 on the night. Smith will bring it up again for the Royals. He will settle it down early and get it going now.
Over to Turner. Turner shoots. Not quite. Rebound will go to Welch. And Burnett rushes down the court. It's tipped by the Royals. Darius Gray to the inside and blocked.
And you can see already in his first game back from injury, even with limited playing time tonight, making a big difference underneath for the Saints.
This is what you saw a lot last year in a very successful season. Big guy, Darius Gray, getting in there, scoring, and the and one. See if he can capitalize on his first of the season. And he can. 3-point play for the Saints.
And a big swing for the Saints last year was their ability to rebound. They were very dominant on the boards. Tonight so far it has been pretty level. Cristo Ray has not been afraid to get up and try to get a board. And they'll get tied up underneath, I believe. Be a reach-in foul on Burnett for the Saints on the floor, so Cristo Ray will inbound it under the basket.
We'll have 2 subs in for the Saints with Lecky and Johnson.
And Darius and Brady Burnett will sit for the Saints. A very deep team this year St. Chris has.
Yeah, this will be Kendall with the ball to Smith. Smith takes time yet again. Only 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll go up and score for 2.
That's a good floater. Goes straight into traffic and just up and over. Quick pass to Lecky. He shoots. Gets it to go off the glass.
3 points for Patrick Lecky. Another great play. Saints will expand the lead to 14.
Cristo Ray down the floor quick, but the three-pointer won't go, and Smith will push it for the Saints. Very fast offensively tonight for the Saints. 32 points, and we've still got 2 minutes to play in the first half. Kick it out. EB will look for a 3. No good.
And the rebound go to the Royals. Smith taking down the court yet again. Smith goes in for 2 again.
What I will say, both these teams mouthing off a little after some contact, and Coach Jones will call time. Wants his team to regroup. St. Chris, a 12-point lead with just over 2 to play in the second quarter. It'll be a full timeout. We will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scott Gym. We'll start with Saints ball. Patrick Lecky bringing it in. Looks like to Damari Smith. Damari Smith quickly over to E.B. Brandon.
Lecky open in the corner. St. Chris won't find him, though.
Damari with the ball yet again. He'll back it up. Look at his options. Over to Lecky. Decides not to shoot it.
And Cristo Ray, no choice but to be quick to close out. Smith will drive in and extend the Saints' lead to 14. Just under 2 to play. Cristo Ray will push it up quick. Hesitates on a three-point look there, though. And Smith will have it outside for the Royals.
Over to Wilson. Wilson's been pretty successful from the three-point line today. They'll get back to Smith. Smith will drive, dish it out, and it's no good.
And that'll be, might be a shooting foul. Looked like he was trying to pass it, but I believe, they'll give him 2 shots. Does that foul look like it went on Colin Johnson? If so, that will be his second of the night. The line now Smithers for the Royals. No good on the first.
Smithers will try to recoup at least one of his points here on the second.
Yeah, up until that point, both teams have been very solid from the line tonight. Second one no good either.
0 for 2.
Scuffle for the rebound, and it will go to Cristo Ray. 3-point look for the Royals now, and no good again. Another scuffle for the rebound.
Kendall couldn't
That one will go out of
get
bounds.
it there, and that'll be Saints ball.
Good hustle from Colin Johnson there. Met by Wilson from the Royals, and both guys dived for that one. I believe it was last touch by Wilson. EB now will bring it up for the Saints.
EB takes it up, taking his time with 1:13 left in the half.
St. Chris running a lot of action with cuts underneath as Welch gets open.
Welch.
St. Chris will add 2 more.
That expands the lead to 16.
A dominant first half from the Saints so far. Under a minute to play now. Smith will dish, and that'll be a
Saints ball.
Yeah, he lost his dribble there.
Yeah, again, this strong defense is the Saints. It seems to be a theme of the year, really paying off.
Yeah, and Coach Jones made that an emphasis over the offseason. They had to be better on the defensive side than they were last year, and they are looking very structurally sound. As that one will be intercepted. Cristo Ray now in transition. He'll kick it.
In the final minute, it's no good for the Royals. That'll go to Smith. Playing a little faster basketball now.
St. Chris wants to hold this one, take as much clock off as possible. A 10-second differential. Lecky will pull in the corner.
Almost. Lecky has been super strong from 3 tonight. That'll be a foul on Smith.
And DeMora got a little handsy there. St. Chris trying to force a turnover. Right off the rebound, and will be, I believe, the 4th foul on the Saints.
DeMar would go off the court in favor of Ali Davila. Cristo Ray still playing some relatively slow basketball here with only 13 seconds left. Looking to get one shot off, likely.
Yeah, both teams understanding the clock here. Smith will move around, try to get a shot off. Kicks it, he loses it. And Brandon will chuck one up. Pretty close there, actually, as that will send us into the half.
Saints heading to halftime with a 16-point lead. We will be right back.
On 3, family. 6, 1, 2, 3,
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact.
Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness.
That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett. Three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett.
For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His 3 is good.
Brown gets a screen from Gregory. Gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scott Gymnasium on the beautiful St. Christopher's campus for our game, Wednesday night game against the Cristo Rey Royals. Starting the second half, Saints have a 16-point lead. And E.B. Brandon will take the ball down the court.
And St. Chris looking to spread the floor a lot more in the second half now.
Burnett at the top. He'll take command of the court for now. He'll take it over to Smith. Smith drives in, shoots, and it's good. 2 points for the Saints to open up the second half.
DeMar's been very, very solid tonight. Driving early and often now for the Saints, getting a lot of shots up underneath.
The Royals, Smith still continues to take control. And that'll be Scott to start off the second half for the Royals.
This is a very young team. A lot of sophomores in this lineup for them.
Roberts near miss, and it'll go to the Royals.
Cristo Rey looking to push it now.
Turner goes in and is fouled by Brady Burnett.
Yeah, it looked like one of the refs there called a travel, and the other one said foul came before so.
Seems to be a little confusion tonight on a couple calls. There'll be Wilson taking it in for the Saints.
Yeah. Cristo Rey, I think after that first half, they've figured out they're going to need to just try to get this ball inside. St. Chris has been letting up nothing on the perimeter. You see Damari, he will let off a little.
Smith gets the screen.
Colin Johnson with some tight defense here for the Saints. Smith looks to drive. Puts up a last-second shot. It'll go to Leckie and the Saints.
A little tumble on the court. Damari Smith has the ball.
Looks like St. Chris wanted a call there. Will not get it. St. Chris regroups. Damari will drive, put up another one underneath. Can't get this one to go, though.
That'll be Royals rebound. Oh, and taken away by Damari Smith. He'll take it back to Johnson. He'll go up, and he's fouled. There'll be 2 shots at the line for the Saints.
Cristo Rey, both teams really find themselves in a good spot foul-wise. They're going to be able to be very aggressive defensively. I think more so for Cristo Rey. We're very, very clean in the first half.
First shot for Johnson is not quite good.
St. Chris has been getting better at the free throw line as the year has gone on so far. Still a little room for improvement, though.
2 subs in for the Royals. It'll be July and Kendall.
Johnson's second shot will be perfect.
It'll be Turner bringing the ball up the court for the Royals. He shoots, no good. That'll be a rebound for Nate Roberts. Give it back to Smith. Strong screen from Johnson there. And EB is good for 3.
And he's got to get going from 3. Not just tonight, but the rest of the year. He has been very off and on from deep, and a great one for him confidence-wise to hit there. And a comfortable lead for St. Chris right now.
Smith for 3, no good. That'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Saints ball.
St. Chris straight out of the gates for the second half, and they already continue to build this lead. Now 20-point differential between Cristo Rey and St. Christopher's.
Damari Smith takes his time heading up the court. Big set of screens there. He goes in. Very rough play there. Called it clean.
Smith will drive. Contested by Roberts. They'll have a foul call. And they'll say Nate did not let him come down cleanly after the shot was taken. It'll be 2 shots for Cristo Rey as they look to start to cut into this large lead that the Saints hold. First shot for Smith is good.
Smith is shaping up to be a real leader of this Royals team, it seems. He made his first free throw.
And him, too. He's, again, talking about the age of this team. He's only a sophomore. He has a bright, bright future ahead.
That's 2 for 2 from Smith and the Royals, bringing the deficit down to 18. And Brandon will bring the ball up on the court. A little switch up from Damari just a minute ago. And some strong defense coming from the Royals. And EB brings it into Roberts, and he's fouled taking the shot. He'll have 2 shots.
Nate will go back to the line now. He has been very nice underneath for the Saints, creating a lot of fouls. He's been going up through a lot of contact. And, I mean, it helps. Even the shots that you're not able to get to go when you go up through that kind of contact, you know you're going to go to the line. Not only that, but you put Cristo Rey in a little bit more foul trouble than they would be elsewhere.
Roberts, first shot is good. He will recoup at least 1 of his points from the foul. Some substitutions for the Saints. Darius Gray waits to come in.
And they'll say Lecky went over the back there on the rebound. It'll be Cristo Rey ball. St. Chris with a 19-point lead as Gray will come in for Roberts for the Saints.
Darius Gray seeing the court for the first time in the second half. And Smith will take the ball down for the Royals.
Yeah, a lot of confusion from the people in the gym tonight on why Darius did not start both first half and second half. And I think Coach Jones, obviously, not to say it for the 100th time, but coming off an injury, I think they're looking to just slowly work him into the rhythm of the game, not push him too much early. You see he's still got that ankle brace on.
And Kendall is fouled by the Saints. He'll take his 2.
And I believe that foul will go on Elijah Brandon. Be 2 shots for the Royals. The first one.
First one is good. Royals have a chance here to take the lead down by yet another point to only 17.
Both teams driving with authority to start the second half as both free throws are good for Kendall. Cristo Rey will take a full timeout here. Looking to cut, a 30-second timeout. Looking to cut in to this St. Chris lead down to 17. We will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The ball will go to the Saints, and it'll be Lecky bringing it into Brandon.
And Cristo Rey. It looks like they've switched to a zone defense now.
Brandon over to Welch, takes it across to Lecky, to Gray, back to Brandon. He shoots. No good. That'll be rebounded by Kendall. And the Royals will hurry it up down the court. Back to Kendall again.
Yeah, while that's not the outcome you want, if you're St. Chris, that's the shot selection that you do like to see. You want EB taking those kind of shots, those lightly contested threes. That is what he is good at. As Smith will pull up, no good for Cristo Rey.
That'll be rebounded by Damari. And he'll go. The pass was long, but the Royals will step out of bounds. That'll be Saints ball.
Yeah, that was Cristo Rey. Thought they got a foul call there.
Smithers comes in for Turner for Cristo Rey. And it'll be Lecky bringing it in for the Saints.
Gray underneath contested. He'll kick it out. Lecky finds Damari, and Damari will reset the offense for the Saints. A slow look here as he kicks it to Brandon. Back to Damari now, and inside. Good ball movement from the Saints now.
Brandon for 3. It's good.
And he's getting going from the 3 now. That's a great sign for St. Chris.
Smith brings it up the court yet again for the Royals. You're seeing both, a lot of young guys taking command of both of these teams. You've got sophomore Smith on the Royals, and you've got the freshman Smith for the Saints taking a big leadership position, and he'll bring it down the court.
Yeah, both these guys, both those Smith guys, as Lecky will pull from the corner. Can't get it to go.
Quite.
Yeah, both those young guys, is a foul call on Elijah Brandon, but both these young guys, both Smith for the Royals and Damari Smith for the Saints, they have been very quick tonight. Both of them firing to the hoop, looking to get underneath, taking smart shots. Damari leads the Saints for scoring, and Smith leads the Royals in scoring.
Lecky and Welch will head to the bench in favor of Churchwell and Crocker.
And that foul on EB will put Cristo Ray in the bonus. And will send Smith to the line for 2 shots. No more 1-and-1 in high school basketball. Goes straight to 2. First shot will be no good. His lead will stay right where it is.
Smith with a chance here to get it within 20. And he does it.
Second one's good. Talk about young guys for St. Chris. Alex Churchwell, the 8th grader to make varsity. Obviously, his dad worked a big-time position at the school. His dad also played in the NBA as Damari fires from 3.
Damari Smith, beautiful three-pointer there. And the Royal Smith will take it down. And Damari steals it away. He'll rush it down.
It's caught in a trap as he'll kick it to EB.
And that's taken away by Kendall.
Looking for Crocker there underneath. Great defensive play there from the Royals. A nice move as he drives in. And they'll give him an and 1.
Gonna call a foul there on Crocker. Really great physical play there from Wilson.
I don't know if they're saying he wasn't set in time or if he was set in the restricted area. Either way, it will be a nice and 1 play for the Royals. St. Chris continuing to hold this lead around 20 points. Cristo Ray trying to cut into it. Free throw will be no good. And a scrum for the rebound.
And that'll be a foul on Churchwell, it seems.
Yeah, he wrapped around with that arm going for the ball. It'll be, obviously in the bonus, that'll be 2 more shots for Cristo Ray. In the foul line a lot in the second half. Already 6 fouls on the Saints.
And it's good. Got July taking the shots here for Cristo Ray.
The second one is good. Cristo Ray starting to cut into this lead a little bit. See what St. Chris can do to respond as they kick it to Damari Smith. He'll pull another 3. Gets it again.
Damari proving to be super consistent behind the line here. He's looking to be on a hot streak.
Yeah, I mean, that was a contested look, too. That was an impressive shot.
Got the Royal Smith.
Good switch there defensively from Davila and Damari.
Damari fights it back. A scuffle on the court for it. And that'll be a timeout from the Saints in their possession.
What a heads-up play from Damari. As soon as he got on the ground, calling a timeout. Keeps the possession arrow to Cristo Ray, but I mean, again, that wins the possession for the Saints, and a 30-second timeout. St. Chris has improved their lead to 21 in this third quarter, as we will be right back.
Welcome back. Saints will head to the court with Smith, Churchwell, Davila, Crocker, and Gray. And it seems as if it'll be Churchwell to Smith to start. Smith and to Gray. Over to Churchwell. Churchwell goes for the 3. Nearly makes it, not quite.
Just couldn't get the bounce he was looking for there. It was a good shot selection, though, from Alex Churchwell. Good defense there from Crocker and Churchwell as well.
That'll be no good.
Yeah. And
Darius
will
Gray.
bring it up. He's looking to slow this offense down. Damari will pull from deep.
And
Oh
it's
my
good.
goodness!
What a shot. That was at least 5 or 6 feet behind the line. What a beautiful shot. That's 3 in a row for Smith.
I mean, he is feeling it right now. Feels like he cannot miss. Feels like every shot he takes is a heat check, as he'll get a rebound there as well, and he'll look to push it again. Oh,
Davila, and it's good. 2 more points for the Saints. Lead is up to 26.
Damari is doing it all right now for the Saints. That's a great look up to Davila for an easy 2. Good Euro step there.
They'll go back to the Royals, and that'll be Smithers for 2. Damari Smith taking it down yet again.
Coach Jones told him to slow it down here, take some clock off. He wants to go, though. You can tell. He has got, and there he goes. He'll put it up. Gets
and
it to go
good.
again.
Only 18 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Damari Smith has got 11 points in this third quarter.
That'll be Kendall is fouled.
Good defense there from Ali Davila, though. He's got a little handsy as he went up. Able to tip the ball to keep it from being an and 1, but there'll be 2 more shots now for Kendall and the Royals.
Kendall had the chance here to kind of save their quarter here. You know, only 1 play left likely, if not 0 after this. So it'd be really big if the Royals can get 2 points out of this.
And subs come for the Saints as on comes the senior. James Ayers will get his first look tonight as the third quarter starts winding down. Second shot is good. And now to Davila. Davila's going to look to push it. He'll kick it to Ayers.
Here's the 3, 2.
And Ayers walked. Couldn't get that back foot down. And with less than a second to go, it will be
Cristo Ray will be faced with a pretty tough shot here. 0.7 seconds from the whole court.
And he'll just huck that ball up there.
Not quite.
Throw it like a football there. Couldn't quite get it to go. St. Chris, a dominant third quarter. And the Saints will head into the fourth and final quarter with a 24-point lead led by Damari Smith. We will be right back.
Welcome back, everybody, to the final quarter of the Wednesday night showdown between your St. Christopher Saints and the Cristo Rey Royals. The Royals will start with the ball for the quarter, and it'll be Wilson bringing it in.
They're to look to the corner now for Turner. Johnson there to keep him from getting a shot off as Cristo Rey is going to need everything they can have right now to come back, and they cannot get that shot to go. Johnson will bring it up for the Saints now as he looks to slow it down and then push it.
Johnson to Ayers to Johnson. Back to Brandon. Brandon far back here taking command of the court. He'll go back to Johnson.
To the corner for Ayers. Oh,
nearly. And the rebound from Roberts. He puts it up, not quite. Ball will go to the Royals. Smith hurries down the court.
Another rebound for Nate Roberts there underneath for the Saints, and EB will slow it down in transition for the Saints. Looks to the corner for Burnett now for 3. Gets it to go.
Brady Burnett, 3 points.
And the Saints now a 27-point lead. Has been all St. Chris since that first quarter.
Smith gets the screen, looks up.
And they'll call an off-ball foul, though, on Elijah Brandon. Saying he wrapped around the man, trying to set a screen on him.
That'll go to a Royals inbound. Out to Smith.
Turner now with the ball for the Royals. Looked like he was looking for Smith on a cut there that never came. Ayers on defense now.
Kendall can't quite put it up. And they'll say it's out in the Saints. Be Royals ball.
Good defense there from James Ayers. Sticking with one of the most athletic guys in this Cristo Rey team. Not letting him get off an easy shot. Not letting him even hit rims. So this shot clock will not reset.
Only
Cristo Rey,
6
very
seconds.
Short time. 5 seconds now.
And Smith up at the last couple seconds there. Saves the 2. And it'll be Brandon leading the Saints down the court. Saints will get the ball back.
No backcourt there. Last touch by Cristo Rey. Ayers will drive, kicks it out. Johnson puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. And Roberts
Rebounded
with
again,
another
Roberts.
rebound.
Nearly the M1 there.
And again, Roberts drawing a foul underneath. He'll go back to the line for 2 more. He has been very, very good tonight underneath for the Saints. Giving a lot of looks underneath and making Cristo Rey really focus on guarding the paint, giving the guards a lot of room outside as the first shot will be good. St. Chris extends their lead back to 26 now.
Roberts with a chance to make one more.
And it will be good. Now a 27-point lead for St. Chris as Connor Welch will check in and let Nate Roberts sit. Much deserved sit for him. He has been giving it all in the second half.
Change here for the Royals. It'll be Turner bringing it up. He takes to Smith over to Kindle. Back to Turner.
And St. Chris still, even at this point, looking very aggressive on the defensive side as they almost got another steal there, but it'll be back to Smith for the Royals.
The aggressive defense from Johnson there.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to get off a shot here now. And they do,
No
but
good.
no good.
Johnson bring it down quick to Evie Brandon. Over to James Ayers.
Ayers
Not
can't
quite.
get it to go.
And it'll go back to Smith.
Looked like St. Chris wanted a foul call there. Couldn't get it. Johnson with a rejection. It's very handsy
Really tough
defense.
That'll be a foul on Wilson, it seems. And the ball will go back to the Saints.
Yeah, you can see Brady Burnett not happy right now. Cristo Rey has been very, very aggressive guarding him tonight.
Cristo Rey, you saw it in the first quarter, this full court press. Kind of let it sit for a while, and they're bringing it back. Evie Brandon brings it up.
Yeah, they're really not bringing much pressure when they bring that man down the court, which, I mean, at this point in the game, I feel like you have to do. Brandon
EB
will pull.
for 3. Not quite. That'll be a foul on Welch.
Yeah, couldn't get his arm out there. Went up to contest the rebound, and once Cristo Rey comes down with that thing, you gotta let him have it, and he tried to stay engaged.
Yeah, we'll have Turner bring the ball under the basket. He'll take it back to Smith. A little return to normal. And Smith brings it up. He looks for it, decides not to. Takes that to Kindle. Back to the top of the key.
Smith will pull.
The long one is no good.
Strong
Johnson
rebound
again.
from Colin Johnson that time. Out of bounds. Looked like it was last touch by Cristo Rey.
That'll be Saints ball.
That will be Saints ball, and a full team substitution now for the Saints. Back comes Crocker, Lecky, Davila, Churchwell, and Smith for the Saints.
And Lecky looks to bring it in. And that'll go to...
Looks like it'll go to the Royals. Last touch by Alex Churchwell for the Saints. Cristo Rey causes some disruption on that inbound play.
It'll be Wilson bringing it in.
And Smith will bring it up for the Royals now. Yeah, they're going to have to start pushing it now. Down big, and they've got to get going. And that'll be a foul on Damari Smith. I'll say he reached.
Inbound again for the Royals.
Obviously not in the bonus yet. That'll be the third foul on the Saints for the corner as Smith will drive. And another foul, this one on Crocker.
That'll be another inbound. And that'll be another inbound for the Royals. And we see Michael Sleeker and James Ayers coming in for Patrick Lecky and Damari Smith. Short stint for those guys.
Yeah, two guys that coming off the depths of the bench, but two athletic guys that can make plays happen. if they are needed.
Scott, sophomore, big play for the Royals, and it'll be Ali Davila bringing it down the court.
Smith getting aggressive on defense.
Over to Churchwell. Churchwell looking to find someone. Barely gets to Crocker.
Davila's looking for a foul underneath off the ball right now. Crocker!
MJ Crocker with 2 points there. There's a big 2 points for the Saints,
Ali
and
with a
it's
steal.
stolen.
And he'll drive, goes up through contact, can't get it to go. And Cristo Ray will save it as Smith will bring it up for the Royals now.
Smith playing some fast basketball here, as he should. Down 27 with only 3 minutes remaining.
Turner looks for a shot, can't get it. And that will be out of bounds. Last touch by the Royals. Good defense underneath from Alex Churchwell to cause another turnover. As time winds down, this thing is
go Churchwell to Davila.
This is getting more and more out of reach for Cristo Ray.
Davila takes his time bringing it up here. Finds a screen. That'll be a foul on Crocker. Ball will go to Cristo Ray.
I'll say Crocker threw a wing up there during the screen, and it'll be an illegal screen on him. And Cristo Ray looking to push it now. Kendall outside, working a one-man game on Churchwell. Gets
Kendall
him to bite,
thinks about it.
up.
And that'll be a foul on Churchwell, it seems. That'll be 2 shots for the Royals.
Yeah, Churchwell, a very, very tall, athletic defender, very young player too, obviously, only in 8th grade. And Kendall will get the first shot to go.
Kendall's going to need to make both of these shots if the Royals want to get within 25 with 3 minutes remaining. And he does it. And it'll be Crocker out to Davila. Davila will take control of the court yet again. And yet again, play slow on down, trying to waste as much time as they can, keep the ball away from the Royals.
Underneath the Sleeker.
Sleeker waits for it, not quite. Whoa.
A hard foul underneath. Turner that time came down swinging. And Sleeker took a shot to the face there. Tough
Sleeker will
guy,
be inbounding the ball.
Yeah, he's not going to let that get to him. He's a tough guy.
Straight over to Ayers. Back to Sleeker again. Back to Churchwell. Churchwell brings it in, shoots, and scores.
Alex Churchwell with his first bucket of the game, and he is obviously a very promising player for the St. Chris program. Great ball movement from the Saints, though, on that possession, and now some very, again, even when you get down outside the starters for the Saints, just fundamentally strong defense as that rebound goes to Ayers.
Kendall not able to capitalize. Royals are going to need to start making some shots and making them fast if they want to come back here.
Sleeker will save that one, keep it alive as Davila works now for the Saints. And that one will be out of bounds. They'll give it to Cristo Ray. Ali Davila couldn't keep his dribble there, and St. Christopher's with another turnover.
With 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining, Saints lead by 27. Smith will have the ball.
He'll choose not to shoot that one. Kicks it to Turner, who will pull up.
Turner not
No
quite.
good.
Takes it back to him, though, and the second shot is good.
The second chance points have not come easily for Cristo Ray tonight. That one will be good, but St. Chris has, in general, done a great job controlling it. Ali will go up for that one. Couldn't get it to go. So
Davila takes it back in, and then back to the Royals. Smith playing fast down the court.
Good pass there from Smith.
And it's
Cristo
good.
Ray.
Wilson cuts the lead down for the Royals.
Now just a 23-point lead for the Saints as Cristo Ray will call timeout. Looking to regroup, maybe a last-minute push for the Royals coming. We will be right back.
Welcome back. Saints will have the ball with 101 seconds remaining. It'll be Sleeker. Long pass to Churchwell. Churchwell goes down, and he makes it with some contact. It'll be Smith taking it back down.
That's a great finish from Churchwell there. St. Chris just looking to kill this game right now. Don't let Cristo Rey get any hope as they'll drive in. Knocked away by Sleeker. 3-point look now for Kendall.
Kendall's is no good. It'll go back to the Saints.
Davila pushing it now for the Saints. They'll go up through some contact again, and 2 more for the Saints.
Davila's been really strong in contact in the paint here. And Smith will have it at the top. He'll go for a long 3. Not quite good, and he'll go back to the Royals. Back to Smith again. And that'll be a foul on the Saints.
That'll be a blocking foul on Churchwell. And in the bonus, that will send Cristo Rey back to the line now. 2 shots on the way for Smith now. Looking to, this game's out of reach for now, but just looking to add to the stat book, make the score look a little better for him. Smith will get the first one to go. Cristo Rey, they've looked strong tonight. You can't lie. They've looked very, very sound. A few times now where St. Chris has taken advantage of a little sloppiness in transition, and that really helped them build this lead that they have just been able to sustain.
3 new subs in the court for the Saints. That'll be Judd, Edwards, and Horn.
Matthew Horn.
Horn with the ball. And he'll give it to Davila. Davila's open. Not quite. That'll go back to Smith and the Royals. Need to hurry up here.
Yeah, great job there by Horn breaking out of the trap. As you see another bucket inside for Smith. Sleeker looking to bring it up now for the Saints. He's got a little pressure on him. And Smith got a little too aggressive.
That'll be a foul on the Royals, and it'll be Sleeker inbounding it for the Saints. He'll find Davila.
And St. Chris now a 11-second differential between shot and game clock. They're just going to look to kill this clock.
Davila into Judd, out to Edwards. Judd's shot is blocked. Second's not quite good. That'll go back to Cristo Rey, whose shot is
a late whistle there. It'll be a foul. I believe that one will go against Ali Davila. That'll be a shooting foul. 2 shots now for Turner and the Royals as they look to, again, just polish up this game a little bit. Didn't get the outcome they wanted tonight, but a very strong showing from both teams.
This will be Turner looking for 2, hoping to cut the lead back to 32. First shot is no good.
If he hits this one, they will get within 23. Second one is good from Turner, and still some pressure from Cristo Rey, but you have to think if St. Chris gets this ball across the court, they're just going to look to kill this clock.
Davila hurries down. Sleeker for 3. Not quite good. That'll be Cristo Rey ball. They'll go for the long shot, which is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Christopher Saints win against the Cristo Rey Royals. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you soon.